I would like to talk about practical hints for group work in participatory work improvement activities. Participatory work improvement is spreading in many sectors, as we all know. Firstly, in small workplaces like in manufacturing, agriculture, construction, and so on. Also in stress prevention, in healthcare, in offices, IT work, fishing, and others. This 2024 exchange program reflects spreading participatory improvement based on the trend in safety health management systems today. The participatory action-oriented training is important in three aspects. First is to learn from good examples. First, by especially looking at the good practices going on locally, looking at the achieved photos. Second is to propose locus improvements, which it can be proposed by using a multi-area action checklist. And third is to agree on a few immediate actions that can be applied immediately. The focus is always on a few actions only. So these three keys are very, very important. And this idea, in fact, means small wins first. So small improvements that can be achieved locally will lead to continuing activities for improving the workplace conditions. That is our common experiences from many sectors. First, learning good examples. Our aim is to apply practical improvements in a short time. Examples show improvements in pushcart or providing a home for tools nearby or putting labels or switches and others or providing safe wiring. There are many other kinds of improvements which can be shown by photos. Second is the bottom-up activity leading to multifaceted locus improvements. The emphasis is placed on multiple locus improvements. If we can agree on easy-to-do actions from among multiple locus improvements, then the workplace improvements can proceed according to the local conditions. As the photos show, we can first learn good examples, looking at good practice photos. Then participants can apply an action checklist listing the proposals for making low-cost improvements in various aspects of the working conditions. The group work will lead to proposals of immediate actions, and that can be implemented by the joint agreement of the participant. This process is simple but action-oriented and can be followed nicely by many kinds of workplaces. Here is an example of the items in action checklist. The action checklist reflects the principles of ergonomics and occupational safety and health, and very, very useful for proposing immediate improvements that can be possible in each working situation. Here are two items listed, one about adjusting working height at elbow level, and the proposed action is shown by an illustration. The question is, do you propose this action? No, yes, priority. No means I do not propose, meaning the existing conditions already satisfy the proposal made. Yes means yes, I propose. Priority can be checked for a number of yes replies. And you can also put in remarks if you like. The second example shows the adding skylights. And this is a low-cost improvement and simple and easy to apply. Again, we ask, do you propose? And the answer can be no or yes. And if yes, then people can use the results for making proposals. So agreement on prompt actions and feedback of the results can facilitate the continuation of the activities. Here are shown the processes made by these three steps. First, we learn good example photos, and then we are asked to make use of an action checklist locally adjusted to propose feasible low-cost ideas. And since group work is followed, the results can be followed up for sustained improvements. And as you note from this slide, this process can be represented by PDCA cycle, known for participatory action, planning simple changes by looking at photos can lead to proposals for doing immediate actions, applying basic principles of ergonomics and occupational safety and health. After making proposals, people can agree on immediate proposals, and follow-up activities will make sure that the feasible improvements can be really applied for contributing to the safety and health of workers. And the follow-up activities can correspond to check and act phase of the PDCA cycle. So the activities can be summarized in small wins first. And this slide shows an example of the group work process, starting from checklist exercise by visiting the workplaces to be followed, to be checked, and then group discussion can follow. The people can agree on plans, and that can be shown by the use of slides, and then people can agree on immediate improvements. That can be followed by quick improvement. And this process is similar in different sectors, and we can assure you that this process can be quite successful indeed. Here are some examples of improvements conducted by participatory action-oriented training. As you note, adjusting work height can be done by low-cost improvements, or tractor-farmer cooperation can be achieved, or convenient basket for safe materials handling, as well as workstation design improvements like labeled displayed. Other examples are also shown by photos in this slide. we can make improvements such as achieving clear transport ways or making it easy to reach materials and other types of workstation design improvements. Also, chemicals in a designated place can make sure that the chemicals can be used properly, or the provision of machine guards. And there are many such improvement photos, and that can be used in our participatory training processes. So the keys for achieving good results from participatory action-oriented training activities, especially in small-scale workplaces, can be summarized in referring to the three keys. First, we can certainly learn from locally achieved good examples. And this learning process can help us build initiative of working people to make changes. Then proposals of low-cost changes can be conducted by the use of locally designed action checklist to have effects in each workplace in an immediate manner. Finally, the group discussion can be summarized as an agreement on actions that have real impact to facilitate step-by-step progress. So these three keys are quite popular and well known in our past activities, and I hope this workshop can also recognize the importance of these three keys. That can lead, I am sure, to many practical low-cost improvements in our common workplaces. I hope this workshop will be very successful, learning from experiences from many countries in varied sectors. I thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.